For a while, my mom called me fucking Brandon. And the best thing is, I don't think she understood the pun. If I had to describe the Pho project in one sentence, it would be one guy meticulously details every single pho restaurant in Salt Lake City. So with my dad's family, they were actually Chinese Vietnamese. They were from the north, but when the war started happening, they weren't aligned with the communists, so they immigrated south. My mom's family, they're Southerners. So they're actually from an island called Phu Quoc. Both my mom and dad's family kind of immigrated at the same time. So both my families were sponsored by churches. My dad's family was sponsored by an LDS family, and they lived with them for a while. And my mom's family was, they were sponsored by a Lutheran family in Minnesota. My mom's side of the family, they were like, it's way too cold here. So they moved south to Utah.
Oh, can it be that you're here with me? Let's start writing our own history. Let's take this road, oh, this winding, winding road. Let's just take the long way home.
When I graduated and moved out of my parents' house, I didn't eat pho at all for a couple of years. I remember I went out with some friends and had a bowl of pho. And I was like, oh, hey, it's this thing again. And then I started just eating it more and more. But every restaurant I would go to, I'm like, this ain't it. And before I knew it, I was going to every single pho restaurant in the valley. The inspiration from the graph came from basketball statistics for like individual players. It would have like a picture of like each basketball player's face, like plotted somewhere. So I did the same thing with the pho graph. So the x-axis goes from fucking approved to not pho me. And on the y-axis, it was on flavor profile. So you have like a lot of phos that are kind of more seasoned, I guess. I called it like herby. Or on the other side, pho might tend to be a little bit more meaty without much spices, maybe a little sweet. So that's how I plotted out the flavors. Shortly after that, it led into the pho playoffs. When I started the pho project, I did not expect any of this to happen at all. I did not expect anybody to really care. It's just been unbelievable, to be quite frank. So when I posted it to Reddit, I made a new account for it. And I was like, oh, what should I call this? I'm like, oh, just whatever, fucking. There was pretty much no thought. If I knew that it was gonna be a name that I would like keep, I would have probably chosen something else. But now I'm kind of stuck with it, and I'm the fucking, I guess. Remember that time you went to the Asian market? And then you got culture shock, so you just ended up leaving?
Yeah. It's because I didn't know where anything was, okay?
When you're buying pho noodles, you want to say bun pho. Because pho is named after the noodle. So it says bun pho, which means kind of like, it roughly translates to like pho noodle. So this is what you want, this is the right noodle. If you don't use it, it's technically not even pho. I feel like the pho in Salt Lake is punching above its weight class. You know, I think there's kind of like this pre-connotation about Utah and the type of people here, and they wouldn't think that the Vietnamese food would be really good. What most people look for, my grandma, my mom, like all my family, they always point this out, is the clarity of the broth. So typically when a bowl of pho is like a good pho, they want the broth to be super clear. Like they say, if you put it in a cup, like a glass cup, you put like a newspaper under the cup, you should still be able to read it. That's how clear it should be. That's probably like the golden rule and most traditional way to make pho. I had somebody the other day message me like, hey, I thought I didn't like pho, but we decided to try one of these restaurants you recommended, and I thought it was great. That makes me so happy that, I'm kind of, helping somebody discover pho. It's been great. I just hope people get the best representation of Vietnamese food.
Just leftover pho, because you always want to have a little bit. When I make my first bowl of a batch, and I love it, that feels so good to me. Like, when I taste the broth, I'm like, oh, like I totally nailed this goal. Like I wanted to make it a little bit more this, a little bit more that, and when I try it and then I nail it, that feels so good. That's the most rewarding part of pho for me. Anyways, it's fine.
I was born Jimmy the Lock. Probably be that good.
Okay.
Ooh, is that a challenge? Are we gonna have
I know we should have a cook-off.
A pho off?
a pho?
A pho off.
The pho project has definitely changed my life. It's something I dedicate a lot of time to. It's something I have a lot of fun doing. It's something I think about a lot. Food has always been a big part of my life, and it's kind of cool just to have, a platform to share that with other people.